Okay, so I want to move on to liberty, power, positivity, freedom. This
Yes.
is one of my personal favorites and one of my colleagues' personal
Oh,
favorites.
good.
Colors and just the look of this one. A lot of people in the gallery have talked about it, especially amongst coworkers. So, what's your inspiration behind
Oh,
it?
good. That's good. I love that one too. That was when I won the green card in the lottery after 8 years of being in it, and so I was off to America finally after a couple failed attempts and a long time to get the green card. So that was, and the first had a solo show, then a group show in New York. So it was me, coming to America and being happy to be here and because this is the place of power to me. This is the place in the whole world. So it's a homage to the strength of the place, the spirituality of people, and the you don't notice it when you live here. Americans don't seem to notice it, but Americans are very positive minded compared to Australians. They're
Oh,
go getters.
interesting.
They're go getters. They go get stuff. And so that was sort of like, and just the liberty. I always loved that statue, but I just thought it's a brilliant idea that it's a powerful place. It's freedom. We have the freedom, and it's focused on the good stuff, and hence the lion on top of the train and the eagle on top of the airplane, which
Mhm.
again, it's they're just called figurative paintings, right? But I use a lot of, without even thinking about it, I use a lot of surrealism techniques in the proportions of the figures, so that it adds weight to what it is.
Mhm.
It's bigger than what it seems.
Yeah, I think it's definitely interesting. You touched on it's kind of New York or the US is this place like nowhere else. And I don't know if you've heard the saying, people always say New York or nowhere, kind of means there's no
Yeah,
place
that's
like
good.
it. And that's where the Statue of Liberty is. So I just thought that was kind of interesting that
Yes,
that's your immediate thought. And I immediately went there like,
yeah,
there's no place like the US, there's no place like New York, like all of
exactly.
those type of things.
Exactly. And it is the home of the art world, has been for a long time. And the other thing, while I think about on that painting, is I had done the drawing. The drawings are always exactly as the paintings come out. I get the paintings to look exactly like the drawings, right?
Hmm.
But sometimes there'll be parts in the drawing I don't know what to do to finish it. So I left the eyes of Liberty and the two animals off, and I thought I'll figure that out. I don't know. Eyes are strangely hard to put into paintings, so I left it to the last minute, and I did the background yellow, and then left the spaces in the eyes. Like, what am I going to do now? And I was like, I thought I'd think of it, and then I thought, actually, it looks okay like that. And so that is a brilliant accident in that I use that quite often now. It
Hmm.
wasn't intentional, but it's to me. I take that as yellow means good, like a holy goodness, a heaven, the sun. So it's like the soul. Instead of having eyes as expressions of what's inside you, the space that's behind you is what's inside you and goes straight through your eyes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite neat.